Alright, so I wanted to do a video on this Honda, and more importantly, the additive I'm going to use in it, which is this Lubegard synthetic ATF automatic transmission fluid protectant. And if you want to read about it, you can pause the video or go on their website. I've actually used this stuff before and I've had decent luck with it. I always try this before I use something like Lucas. Lucas is kind of a last resort. So I'm going to put this in with the new fluid after I drain the old fluid out. So going into what this video is about, I've noticed mainly the last few times I've been driving it on the highway, when I start slowing down when traffic's starting to back up, it'll downshift. And you know, I can feel the downshift. It's almost like, you know, you're driving a manual transmission car and you're kind of coasting and you're downshifting to slow down. It was almost like that a couple times. So I don't know if the transmission's starting to show its age a little bit more. But I've noticed as well in the morning that it does like to rough shift a little bit. I don't think it's too far gone, but I think hopefully this stuff should buy me some time with this thing. But anyways, I might have to put the camera down. But what's nice about these, I do have new drain plug gaskets. They only take a 3/8 inch anvil here off of a ratchet. Of course, again, it's kind of hard to get back on. So now I'm just going to loosen it up. There we go. That's all right for the bolt to land in there. It's not a big deal. The bolt. So you want to make sure to clean this off. It's nowhere near as bad as it was when I originally did the fluid on this. So there's the drain plug. I'm going to replace this. Now on these Hondas, Honda actually wants you to do it this method. They don't want you to flush it by taking it into a shop. They don't want you to take the lines off of the radiator, the cooling lines, and do it that way and use the transmission's own pump to pump out the old fluid as you're putting in new fluid. This is the way that they want you to do it for whatever reason. Alright, now I'm just going to do it nice and snug so we form that washer properly, as it is a crush washer. So now we're going to pull out the fluid that we took out, measure how much came out, and put that amount back in. So right back there, you can see the transmission dipstick. We'll just pull that out, set it there so we don't lose it. Then we're going to grab my long black funnel, throttle cable out of the way, and we have the funnel in. It's kind of a pain to get it in there, but it's not too bad. It's in there nice and snug, and I can see it. You guys kind of can't. The spout is in the transmission. There you go. So as I stated earlier, this is the third time I've done a drain and fill on this thing, but the total system capacity is 6.2 quarts. So we're just going to throw 6 ounces in. It's not a big deal. So let's get started. We'll measure out that first, and then we'll throw the 2 quarts in, run it, and check the level. Alright, so here's the Lubegard and my measuring bottle. We're going to put about 6 ounces in, nice and slowly. There we go, 6 ounces on the dot. Save the rest. Let's go stick this in the car. Alright. So here we are. Drop the 6 ounces in first. And we'll just let the rest of it drain out. There we go. Alright, so I'm running the car. We're about to check the transmission fluid level. And it's warm enough to check it. Looks like we need to add just a little bit. No big deal, so I'll do that. Alright, so I just topped off the fluid, took about a half a quart. We're going to take it on a test drive and see if anything's changed. It's probably going to take at least 100 or 200 miles before I really start to notice a difference. I don't really think I'm going to notice anything major right now, but who knows. Oh yeah, that was a difference. Normally they're a little bit harsher on the 1-2 shift, but we'll see how it goes long term. I'll probably leave an update in the description box once I pass a couple hundred miles, see how things are going. Or I may just do a quick update video at some point, let you guys know. But how many miles we got right now? 169,151 miles. So I just wanted to finish this video. I've driven around about 20 or so miles, and I've noticed that the 1-2 shift has consistently been very smooth. So I do notice a bit of a difference there for sure. Of course, time will tell to see how well this thing does with a couple hundred miles on it or so. But I should be able to get that done within a week, and I'll update this video accordingly.